Hello, viewers. You're welcome to the Young and Invested Show. And as we all know, it's a season of love. And the topic for today's episode is Money Talks, Love Lessons. We're going to dive deep into what really entails a relationship when it comes to money. Does it really matter to have money in your relationship? Do you really need money to start a relationship? It's going to be very interesting. So sit back and take a tea with us. I'm Pearl, your host, and I'm doing this with.
Melvin.
About Evita.
I'm David.
All right. So welcome to the show. And I know that today is going to be hot, 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 hot.
Yeah.
Because it's talking about money.
Yeah.
And I want to really understand. There's this saying that my money is my money, like the lady says, my money is my money, and your money is our money. It's something that really trends. What do you think about it? Like, what do you think about?
Do you believe that?
Um well, I'm not a believer of that philosophy, but
Right.
maybe you may have that perspective. What do you think about?
Me, my money is my money.
Interesting.
That one there, your money is our money.
Why?
But
Why?
Why?
Because
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
in our normal, society and things, they say the man is the man, especially in a relationship, in a marriage, the man is the man of the house, the one who takes care of everything, the like breadwinner or something, or maybe the one who provides financially for everybody. I'm not saying the woman should not provide. I'm not saying I'm not gonna come in, but I feel like if I'm making my money for my job or whatever it is I'm doing, I'm keeping that for myself.
for yourself,
Yes.
just
For
you.
yourself.
No, keeping that for myself.
Mhm.
When I need to come in is when I'll come in. If
So-
I'm not going
Okay,
to,
but
So-
as and when you need to come in
Yeah.
sense of like sharing expenses or
yes,
Helping us
sharing not
financially.
like I'm going to bring 50%. No, you are bringing 80, and I'll put 20.
But
Yeah.
then, first
Wow.
of all, do you know where the philosophy of men are providers and women? Do you know how it came from? It came from the fact that men used to work, women used to stay at home. Society has evolved. Unfortunately, we had men who had money, and then they kept their wives at home and they dictated everything. So women have this mentality that
Mhm.
me, I'll make money.
Right.
I'll make money for myself.
Good.
So they have selfish motives of making the money. That is selfish.
that's
It's-
interesting. So let's come to the topic. Today we're talking about money is talking, love is listening. Is it important to be financially independent before getting into a relationship? Or you think that it doesn't really matter? Like I can get into a relationship without considering whether my partner is not financially
How will you
independent.
do that relationship?
No, it actually depends on the definition for financial independence.
So
You
like
see,
what
was
what
the
do you
definition? How
what
do
do you
you
I
define
can
it?
term?
have enough money for myself. Okay. So to me, I am financially independent.
Mhm.
But when there's another party, do I have enough money to take care of myself and the other party? And here's a society like you mentioned. Your money is your money, and my money is our money. I don't know where you got that philosophy from, but if we are doing it together, I believe I am contributing, you are contributing. I'm not going to do percentages over here, but it depends on what we are doing.
Okay.
So at this point, if you want to buy something which is 1,000 cedis, and you know very well that I have just 300 cedis and you have 700, we can't do percentages over here because the moment you do 50,
I don't believe in that philosophy.
really.
So for me, I believe that as a man,
Yeah.
you need to own the space. You need to be a man. You need to provide. But then, the woman must also be financially independent. It's very important
Okay.
because society has evolved. I can't have to do everything and then feel like my woman is just there. My woman should be very environmentally aware and know the conditions and see how she could support. I may not ask, but then she could see how,
That is why. That is
baby
why.
boy, I handled
Okay,
this.
so-
with-
so-
I
That
handled
is
that. I
why.
handled this.
Listen, that is why I
Uh-huh.
said you know and I know, meaning you are very aware of our situation together, and you know my financial status, and you know what I can afford at this at the moment. Okay,
Okay.
so in that situation, you are contributing, I'm contributing. I
So
think
does
that's
it
the
mean
same
that
thing you are
for me
saying.
to the baseline is does it mean that for me to get into a relationship, I need to consider the fact that at least you need to be financially independent for
Oh
yourself?
yes, you have
Yes, you
to.
Oh
need
It
to
means
yes,
that
have
you
money
yes.
for
can't date
yourself.
someone who is broke.
I'm not
It's not
What's
saying
about
broke?
being broke.
It's
yes.
Oh.
relatable.
It's saying like you have money for yourself. That's independent. You have
Right.
money for yourself.
Yeah.
And the
Okay.
person also has money for himself. You understand?
Okay.
Before both of you come together and now put the money together or but you can't just enter into the relationship that oh me, I'm going for my man to take care of me. Even though
Okay.
me, my man has to do 80%. So I'm not going for
That's
my man to
interesting.
take
So what
care.
does
My
he have
man
to
is not
do?
my
So the
father.
80%, what does he have to do?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, let's
Right.
delve in.
Much good.
There was this TV show I watched,
Okay.
and there were three ladies, there were three gentlemen. So the host asked them that when he asks a question, if you find yourself guilty, step back, and if you find yourself not guilty, step forward. So when he asked that how many people can make a box with a card, all of them step forward. How many people are staying with their parents, most of them step forward. Now when he asked how many people have bank accounts on their own, you realize that the guy stepped forward and the lady
The
stepped
ladies
back.
didn't.
And he asked again, how many people have investment solution, like have taken investment financial decisions themselves? You
Yeah.
see the men stepping forward and you see the ladies stepping back. And he asked again, how many people have initiated insurance policies for themselves? Like it's not like someone motivated them,
Right.
their husband motivated them, but it's themselves who like went
Yeah.
forth to it. The lady stepped back and the men stepped forward. So I see a very big gap when it comes to financial independence. And I think that this podcast should really address that because when you talk about money, money is not only on the table of men.
Okay.
And we are all meant to be financially aware about what we really need to invest in our lives.
Right.
Yes. So entering into a relationship, me, I think that even if you don't have much money as you are supposed to have,
Okay.
you should have something doing. You shouldn't be a lazy person. I
And
don't think you should date a lazy person.
Oh,
and I
That's
definitely.
what
thank
I
you
think.
for actually raising
Definitely.
this point because you just spoke about investment, savings, insurance. And I believe we have to factor it into our financial independence
Yeah.
conversations. Okay. So being financial independent doesn't mean you should have 100,000 just sitting in your bank account, but rather you should have you have an account for investment, you have your daily savings, you have
Diversified.
yes,
Yeah,
insurance
that's
and
true.
everything. So all around you are covered.
Okay.
Yes. So I think we should factor that into yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I also think I agree. Okay, so the next question: have you guys ever discussed money with your partners, and how did it go? Starting from you, David.
Why are you starting from me? Why are you starting
It's
from me?
getting personal.
Frankly speaking,
No, it's
I
not
have never
personal.
had that conversation before,
Why?
because I'm still young and I feel like that conversation should be had when
You're about to get married.
not just about to
When
get
the
married, but
relationship
like
is serious.
yes, when you know you are really going somewhere and you really want to do something with the
Yeah.
person, that is when you decide to be financially transparent, you discuss your
Yeah.
future and everything. So
But
for me, I haven't.
you know that thing. It really, really depends. Because if you meet a guy who is really self-sufficient, he has everything. He probably not really care about such conversations because he knows that he
Are you
can.
sure?
Oh yes, he wouldn't really care.
So there are some people that will
Like,
actually not.
Because some guys who are self-sufficient, as you said, would like to have someone who is supportive. So that's where the financial conversation that comes in is not necessarily coming in to ask you for money or give
okay,
me
yeah, that's true.
something, but I think it could be a conversation on asking your perspective about your money, about your savings, about your expenditures and all that. Yeah. So I think it's cuts across. It
Okay,
doesn't
yeah.
really
When you say
necessarily.
that, then it means I've had that conversation before.
To develop the person financially.
I wouldn't say develop, but just trying to understand how the person thinks when it comes to money.
Money, okay.
Yes, that is how I would put it. So asking the person, how are you saving? What do you think about this investment? try and do this investment is very good. Yeah, it's a normal conversation. But I think when you ask, I was thinking about future plans,
Future
Future
like
plans.
this
plans.
kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
Nah, I don't reach there.
Oh, but then if it's about that, then it's really
Yeah.
important
Yeah,
because
yeah,
once you're in a relationship, you should make sure that we are all growing. So
right,
Exactly.
as much
right.
as we are growing physically, spiritually, socially, financially too,
I like
we
the
all have to.
spiritually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
important.
you
We all
see, it
have to
gets to a
grow.
time too when maybe your partner is
Mhm.
needy, or okay, let me say needy, but your partner needs help financially and
Mhm.
it's very genuine.
Mhm.
And that is where it's actually breaks certain relationships, especially when they don't have the help that they want
You want-
from someone they love, someone they trust. They feel like you should be there for me. And there's some kind of responsibility that they wish that you take up for them, and
Mhm.
that is the conversation that I feel like break a lot of relationships. Because if expectations is not discussed, like, okay, before we enter in a relationship, please, this is what we are going to
Need to
do,
do.
but
Okay.
I'm not sure I'll be able to spend on you today. I can't pay your school fees. I
Yeah.
think this discussions to be should be this should be had, because if it's not had,
I
people
f-
have expectations in their mind. If you don't meet them, it looks
Mhm.
like, okay, then you don't love me.
So
Or
I mean, why would you go into a relationship expecting your boyfriend to be paying your fees, buying you a car, and all those things? Is that
Exactly.
real?
But you
well,
know,
we are,
sometimes you can meet
everyone is quite
somebody, you don't know
different.
the person. So you get to know the person small, small. It might not be a relationship, but you start
Mhm.
talking to the person.
Yeah.
And you get to know the person and all
People
that.
enter into
So that is
relationship
when
with
you
very different
know
I
if
feel
mindsets.
this
like
person has
that
this
is,
mindset.
you
Because
see,
everyone is brought up differently.
yeah,
So you
I
need to have
understand.
that conversation. So as he was saying about the financial conversation, it's really important. So that's when you get to know that the way this girl is behaving, it looks like Charlie. She wants me to be her second father. So that's when now the so that is when um being real comes in.
Yeah,
Have their tough questions and talk about it that
it's
me on
normal.
this level, this is what I can do, and this is
Okay.
what I'm aiming at in
Okay.
future. Are you ready to roll with me?
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about that, right?
Mhm.
What are some red flags you've noticed in your relationship? Maybe your current or your past relationship, financially.
Ah,
Starting
is
from
this
you.
supposed to no? Let me
Starting from her.
let's
Okay.
let's let's clarify that. Is this supposed to be your relationship or maybe something you've heard before? Because if
Maybe
it's
a
something I've
general
heard before, then
relationship.
I have something to say.
You
But
have to, don't worry, say
I
it.
should say it.
Say it, say it, say
We
it.
are
Remember, a friend
interested.
was like, "What they vex me with the something, send me something small, something small every day. Send me
Actually, that
something
can be
small."
red flag or you turn off.
Very big red flag.
Oh no, if it's coming every day,
It's not
send
about
me.
every day. What is send me
The
something small?
consistency.
It's not the consistency. Me, the phrase alone, the
Send me
vex.
something
Send me
small.
something small. Oh, you need money for something. Oh, I need money for this and that and that. It's normal. But I'll
Okay.
just be there. Send me something small. What is something small?
So will you be okay if
Mhm.
someone consistently asks their specific genuine needs from you, and it's not send me something small, but they are being specific, please.
They are
The
Exactly.
being
new
specific.
iPhone 16
Yeah.
is on. Please,
Listen.
I want
So
to
one
get
thing
it.
is,
Let
if
Abba talk.
I can, Dora, I'll
Abba
let you
say
speak. Okay.
it.
If I can afford, okay.
Mhm.
If I can afford, I wouldn't really have an issue, and I know your financial status, and I
Mhm.
know what you are asking for is actually a need.
Mhm.
Do you understand?
Okay.
I wouldn't really have an issue. Just that you have to be specific, and I have to know, okay, I am giving you this money, and you are going to use it for something relevant, not just send me something small. Something small for what? Do you understand?
Okay,
Okay.
I
Yes,
get
you
it.
don't just yeah.
You know, financial independence, as I view it, is really important, because some people are in abusive relationships, and because they depend on the man
Money.
so much for every single thing,
Yeah.
they can't leave the relationship. The
Okay.
man abuses them verbally, whatever you can think
You see what
abuse
you're
should
saying?
be.
That is
So
why.
I feel like one of the red flags about this is when you are in a relationship and
Right.
you feel like you are being abused financially.
Mhm.
Like, it's not like you love me, so support me. But it gets to a point where it becomes very consistent. It becomes very ridiculous, and it feels like you have to, like there's some sort of entitlement
Yeah.
from
Okay.
the other partner, and I feel like that is a red
Yeah. So
flag.
you see what you're saying? I think that's what I was saying earlier on that it motivates the ladies to feel like they'll work hard and make their own money for themselves.
Right.
So they don't
Exactly.
even have the genuine conscience to be like, oh, I want to make money to genuinely support my husband and my family, but they're thinking about themselves.
But I
So,
feel like even males sometimes just we are also selfish, to be
oh
honest.
yeah, how?
Because I feel like when you are doing something, okay, most
Mm-hmm.
of the times you are thinking about what's you are going the benefit you are going to get from it.
Mm-hmm.
Even even when it's in relation to a lady,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
trust me, even when you're taking a lady out, you're always thinking about your gain from
Maybe,
it.
Okay,
maybe,
so
maybe,
is
To
it
be
a
honest,
red
that is
flag?
maybe.
Okay, I want
David
to
is
ask
how
this
David is
question.
talking about himself.
Wait, I
David
said
is
I
talking
want
about
to, I
himself.
want to ask this
Let's be real
question.
over here. No,
No,
let's
but
not
this is about
pretend.
relationship. If
Let's
you really love the person, you
yes.
won't go in for
It's not
selfish
no. It's not
interest.
about really love.
And it's about what?
Let's be real
We're
over
talking
here.
about relationship.
In every yes, I know we are talking about relationship.
Hmm.
In every situation, whatever you do, you
Uh-huh.
always think about what you are going to gain. Even though
No, it's normal for us to be
good, it's
selfish. It's
human to
human
be
nature.
good.
Hmm.
But when it
That
comes
is
to
normal.
relationship,
Mhm.
if you want to be selfish, you won't hold.
No, listen.
That's fine.
Sometimes you have to be selfish for the relationship to
I, I
survive.
I think
It
it shouldn't
depends.
be the word shouldn't be selfish.
Yeah,
You have to look out for yourself.
definitely,
Yes, you have to look out for yourself. That's
definitely.
why we are
Looking out
talking
for yourself
about
means
it means that you don't have to compromise so much that
it
you harm
affects you.
yourself.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I think that
That's what
makes
That's
I
it.
sense.
think. But I want to ask this question. So do you see this as a red flag? Like you go on a date every time and the guy tells you, oh, like I'm out of cash. Can you do
Every
It's
this?
a red
time,
flag. It's a
Like
red
most
flag,
of the
actually.
time,
most of
you
the
go on a
time.
date most of the
But no, wait.
time.
So who
It
is
be red
taking who on
flag.
on the date?
What
Who
I
asked? Who
what
asked for the
Yes, who
date?
is taking who on the date?
Because I
Hey,
know
don't come
ladies
and
who
say the person
No,
who
no, no,
asks
no,
is
no.
the person going
I'm
to
not
pay.
saying. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying. Maybe I.
okay, we agree on a
listen.
date. We
Yes,
agree on a
because
date. We
let's
get there and
listen.
you are
It being a
just
red flag
Mm-hmm.
depends on who is taking who on the date.
okay.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I might be by somewhere, genuinely along, and right now I don't have any money. Then
Okay.
I'm there. You test me. Oh, let's go here. Let's go into Kempinski. Go and
Mm-hmm.
go and eat or something.
Who is
Me,
paying?
yes, that's the whole point. I might not ask who is paying, but I'm
Okay.
assuming since you are asking, you are paying.
It looks like Baba has a perspective on that. Let's hear her out.
I feel like my perspective is a bit different in
Mhm.
a sense that
Okay.
um these days when a guy is moving to you or something, or when you're about to start a relationship or
Mhm.
something, they tend to give you money, they tend to shower you
Pamper
with things, they
you.
tend to, but they
Mm.
themselves know that this is not something that is sustainable.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit. It's
three
normal.
three
I
months
It's
don't
a bit.
sorry, three
Okay.
months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months down the line,
Yeah.
he still can't be,
A
and then now
pampering is
it's
not
looking like
pampering.
now boy you cry then
No,
answer
you
me.
see.
Do you
I
understand?
That
think
is
that
one
that's
thing
what
that's
Pearl and David were talking about. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it gets to the point where it becomes realistic. Like, it's
yes.
nice that from the beginning he's showing his consent through that.
Okay.
It's one of the ways love language gifts. So he's using that.
Mm-hmm.
But then as time goes on, we get real because we also have goals that if we win, you also benefit. Because
Mm-hmm.
if I focus on my goals and I become rich and you're my girl, of course you benefit from it because you're my girl.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so maybe that's a way to get you like interested.
So
But it
now,
shouldn't really stop. You should just have the real
say
conversations that
really stop. What do you mean by really stop?
really stop in the sense that
Mhm.
yes,
Once in a while, some
once in a
surprise
while,
be.
like, oh, take her out, buy her
Right.
something,
Right.
right? But then don't make it look like every week, every weekend, something must happen. No,
But that's how
You
you
see, that is
started.
you see,
that's how we
yes, you
start,
see,
but that
that is
doesn't
how
mean
ladies are
that
programmed.
it's not about how we start, it's about how we end.
Abba is talking the heart out.
He said,
Once that is how you
That
started,
is how
Abba
you
wants
you
started.
need
consistency.
to
If
be
you start,
No, no,
consistent.
Keep
but
going.
Abba, you have
If
to
you
be
know you
real.
can't sustain it, don't
Mm.
start like that.
so no, would
No,
you
no,
live
no.
in? Would you enter into a relationship with him if he doesn't even start at all?
I'm not saying like don't give me a gift at all,
Mhm.
but
The
don't start
frequency.
something that you cannot keep it going.
So you mean
If
the
you are going to
frequency?
be taking me out every week back
If you
to back,
continue till you die,
continue.
oh,
Don't
Until
come and
marriage.
end it some. No,
see, life,
then don't start like that.
life is not even like that. It's not every day that you're even happy. It's not every day you're
Me
happy.
every day I'm happy.
Okay,
So now
let's
I
move
think
on.
yes. So now the next question would be how do you balance saving for your
Mhm.
future and also spending on experiences in your relationship? So here's the situation where Abba is saying if you start, don't end it.
Mm-mm.
Keep it going.
With the speed of lightning.
Yes.
Rub your heart.
Maintain the consistency. So how can you maintain that consistency? and
Right now, we are
also
looking
plan
at
for your
Abel
future?
spec.
Right.
You people should leave my matter alone.
So maintaining the cost. So how do
Yeah.
you balance saving and experiences in your
A
relationship?
Yeah.
I think that a relationship should not exploit you financially. The fact that you are in a relationship doesn't mean that you are dumping all your money over there.
Right.
It should be thoughtful. Your partner should be thoughtful in such a way that he should think about you, that what work are you doing? How much are you getting
I like the
monthly?
fact that you are the one saying this. It's not. I like the fact that she's the one saying
much-
it.
That one, dear Mitri.
I have a perspective about like how
Right.
much are you saving
Please talk to.
per month, such that right now, if you lose your job, you won't come to me that I should settle some things for you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really, really important. So I think that when you're in a relationship, you should have long term in mind. Okay, that's what I think. You should have a long term in mind.
Yeah.
No, people date for fun, some date for very like different reasons.
Yeah,
But you should have a
reasons.
long term in mind that as I'm dating you,
I'll
am
marry
I
you.
going to
No, not
very
necessarily
subjective.
marry.
Yeah.
am I
Why are
going
we
to put
dating?
all my investments and everything here? There should be a plan.
I think.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
And I think
but-
you should learn how to plan with your partner. Okay, maybe
think the
when they
question
Talking
get
about the
on-
experiences,
yeah.
Yeah.
me, I think that if it's about our experiences, why don't we have an account for experiences?
Hey,
So of course, maybe
They
I
do.
earn more than you, right? So if I'm going to save up
Baba is very
500,
interested in
An
this.
account.
Yeah,
I'm
Wait,
coming. I'm coming.
a
I'm coming.
savings
Oh,
account.
for
relax,
experience.
just for experiences. So that money will be used for experiences.
Is it
not bad.
it's
So we
like
have
in
to
a
plan it. In a
relationship?
relationship. So let's
Not bad.
plan it. For instance, every 2 months we'll go out. We could go for a trip. We could go do anything, but it's all for experiences. So if every 2 months,
So
we are
who,
going to
who puts
save.
the money in
So
the
maybe let's
account?
say I can afford 500 cities every month. We go out every 2 months, and you
So-
can afford 200 cities.
Okay.
It means that in 2 months we have 1,400. Yes, 1,400 could take us to a good restaurant. Eat.
But you see, what
Uh-huh.
you're saying, it's relative to people who have entertainment as going to hotels, going to cinemas. But someone's entertainment is just taking a walk.
Oh,
That's
With-
why no.
with
It's not.
his-
It's the work. The work we can do work
every
day.
day. It will be boring.
Every day.
Sometimes it needs to be
We can do work
spontaneous.
every
You know,
day.
Okay,
it's all
so
like
you
you know
think
these
that
things.
an
these
account
things-
should be created.
That's my perspective.
Yeah, I think
Well,
I,
So
I,
that you
I-
can
I like.
so that you can balance your investment from
But
your
the monthly contribution
experiences.
is what
You don't understand.
Eh.
Okay, don't
Why
worry.
don't
Yeah,
you
lady, so I
understand?
understand.
Every month now out into experiences.
into experiences. So
Experience.
200.
No,
Yes.
so who should contribute into the account?
No, he said
He is bringing the account.
mm,
Yeah.
500 and
Mm.
I contribute 200, but
Yeah.
it should be on a monthly.
On a monthly
Basis,
basis.
yeah.
So maybe we want to go for a
No.
vacation. We want to go to
Yeah,
Royal
I think
Senchi. It
we
will cost
understand-
us 6,000
I
cedis for
understand
the
your
weekend.
point too. I
So
understand your point.
we'll forfeit like how many months of experience? Like 3 months of experience.
Yeah.
Or
Should
4 months.
experience be only entertainment?
Experience.
Do you think experience should only be entertainment?
experience
can
could be
be
anything?
anything.
A trip could be an experience and entertaining.
Attending conference can be an
Experience
experience.
and entertaining because the conference could be
And some
entertaining.
of the conferences too would cost.
Yeah, it will cost.
It's not always free.
Okay, but I really respect your view, but,
But you
I
don't
feel
agree,
that-
right?
I don't agree.
Tell me
Because
why.
I feel like
Yeah.
getting an account where you save consistently monthly, you've not gotten there yet. Where you need to withdraw money, maybe in an event of a breakup, you need to withdraw money, and it's things become very difficult. You've not gotten there yet.
No, relax. Do you
'Cause
know
I've-
Do you know how much your boyfriend spends just for a relationship every month? Have you
I,
think
I
about-
get
thought
it.
about
I get it. But I mean that having
Mm-hmm.
a joint account in a relationship is something that is
No, this
very,
is just
very
for
dicey.
It's
experience.
very
Experiences.
personal.
Okay, so what if
As-
we break up before that 2 months? I'm going to collect my
Take your money. Just take your money. I take my money.
I think you can have that
Hey.
agreement
Yeah.
with the person.
Okay.
Yes. I
Simple.
think, and I believe when we talk about balance here, it's
Okay.
always about how you also budget when it comes to your finances.
Yeah.
Because you can always automate your savings.
Mhm.
Whilst you're saving for your future, you have enough money to enjoy all the experiences you want to enjoy with your partner.
Okay.
Okay. So just save, and enterprise trustees is there. You can just dial *714 *333 hash to start saving. Just automate your savings. Then the rest of the money is
It's
yours.
yours.
You can use all. You can go and blow all at any fancy restaurant or
Yeah.
any fancy hotel. No one will come and do anything to you.
Yeah,
Okay?
something came to mind that
Yeah.
before you met your partner
Right.
to date or something, the person had dreams, the person had ambitions.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the person wanted to study outside the country, the person wanted to acquire a house or an asset or anything. So once you've come into the relationship and you've started, you should also discuss your plans for life. Because when that discussion is also not had, I mean, looking at maybe the depth of the relationship, when that discussion is also not had, it makes it look like you have plenty money. What are you using your money for? But
Yeah.
you need to be realistic about what you want to spend your money on. So that in a case where maybe your partner is needy and you've also had maybe an investment somewhere, it doesn't look like you are deliberately hoarding funds and you don't want to support.
Right.
So that's point is really, really important. I want us to discuss this. If your partner expects you to fund their lifestyle, is that love or exploitation?
That is financial colonization.
If your partner expects you
Someone
to
has
fund,
someone has an opinion. Okay,
Ah,
let's
Wait,
hear
if your
it.
partner expects you to fund
Yes.
their lifestyle,
Yeah.
is that love or the word is expects you to fund their lifestyle?
Yes.
Is that love or exploitation?
the partner here is the guy you're in the relationship with.
Yes.
Why are you letting a man fund your lifestyle?
Thank you. This
Why
one, yeah,
are
deserve a
you-
clap.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting this one. I really wasn't expecting this one. Man.
Why are you also
I feel like
funding
it's a
a
relief to
man?
Melvin. Melvin,
He was really waiting
You
for
see the way he
something.
turned. You see the way he turned.
Why are you, the lady, also funding a man's lifestyle?
Yeah. Vice versa. It
Like-
doesn't work.
You had your life before you met me. I had my life before I met you. So why is it that now that we've come together, I should sit there and wait for you to be funding? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, but some ladies have that mentality that
Yes, some
you met
ladies
me
do.
like this, so you have to
They
maintain
maintain me like that.
maintenance allowance. I mean,
Who they pay that
You have
allowance,
to
Charlie?
maintain me. Is your father maintaining you, or who is maintaining you like that?
Mm.
oh, but like people, like ladies have that those mentalities
unfortunately,
that
their fathers don't
Is that-
maintain them.
especially
Oh.
maybe especially someone coming from
Mm-hmm.
a rich home, the person is dating, the person expect that maybe you take the person to spa, like they have some kind of
Does the father take
expectation.
it to spa?
New
Probably her father
iPhone.
takes her.
There's
No,
a
you
new-
know
You
those
see-
those last babies like me.
Yeah.
The last babies. If your father is actively doing something for you and you go into a relationship, you don't maybe necessarily expect the man to do the same thing your father is doing, but at least he should level up small.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah, I guess.
Because I'm not like, this is what I'm used to. Yes, this is you would obviously want to give your daughter some kind of lifestyle so that she wouldn't be chasing men for it. So if she meets a man that cannot meet up to that, then a man not your style be. Do you understand?
Understandable,
So
understandable.
yes, I understand. You shouldn't wait for the man to fund your lifestyle.
your lifestyle.
That is
But
just
some people
ridiculous.
say that you use what you have to get what you want.
So what have you used?
Wow,
No,
who
that
said
one
she-
is
I have
tough.
the
who said she
beauty.
gets
That
what
one
she
is
wants?
tough.
Why are you asking?
I have the beast. So I don't think that perspective really holds because
Yeah.
as ladies, now when you say that there is no job in Ghana and maybe my partner is working, so my partner will take care of me, I feel like that notion should be degraded. Like just
Right.
throw that notion away because now people are making so much money even on social media using like this influence marketing or
media.
something. There are a lot of things that ladies can pick up and level up.
Exactly.
That's
How to-
what I
How
think.
to braid, makeup. They are selling. They are paying.
Come again.
How to braid.
How to braid, the
Makeup.
makeup, the liquid soaps, the just little
Everything.
things
Yeah.
that you think that
Bracelets.
I
even
know,
your
right?
own, even your own beauty with the skill
I
can
know.
pay.
Can put you out there.
So it means that you don't
I don't know what he wants to
Steady.
say, but
No, like for instance, a
I
beautiful
understand
girl
you. Yeah,
who knows how to
advertising
braid
something. Yeah,
Mm,
will definitely cash out because her beauty is already marketed.
selling it.
that's true. So it means
Right,
that
right.
we don't accept that your
Yes.
partner needs to fund your lifestyle,
Not at all.
even
I
to an
think
extent.
we
You don't
all
accept that.
no.
No.
If you see, I think when it comes to this, it has to be your partner's choice. Okay, I don't necessarily have to fund your lifestyle, but if I want to do something,
You do it.
yes.
Yeah, I
If
agree.
I met you like this and I feel like, oh, I
You need
want
an
to do it,
upgrade.
it's normal. I
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah.
But I don't expect you to expect me to
Mhm.
do
Be
it.
funding it.
No.
Yeah.
You see,
I think I agree with you, but I also think the time value of maybe the relationship. So maybe we started, we have grown together, maybe we're even married.
Mhm.
I've made so much money. I feel like Charlie, I can spoil you with my money.
Yeah.
I'm also going to fund your lifestyle. I'll take you anywhere you
Right.
want to go
Right.
and all that. So the time value of the relationship to can come.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
eventually you end up funding her lifestyle and it will be nothing because you know you have received value for
For
Okay.
it. Yeah.
So we want to just take this quick. Is it bad to keep just in case we break up savings account? I think this we've spoken about it, but this
Yeah,
is
I
quite
think-
peculiar.
I
Yeah.
think we spoke about the accounts.
Account thing.
Yeah,
He
we
brought
spoke
it up.
about the
Yeah.
accounts.
Okay, so let's take our next question. Is financial transparency mandatory in a relationship?
I think transparency is okay, but full nudity is
Yeah.
not okay.
Come
I don't
again.
think-
full disclosure.
Yeah.
it's not- it's
disclosure.
not-
So you see, transparency, yes, you can be transparent on some things. Like, there are some things you can discuss, but
Yeah.
like full nudity, like just leaving everything there
Yeah.
outside.
Like
that.
this is how much I make. This is what I like.
Hey, there, no, this is
Hey.
how much I make.
no, that one, yeah,
It's not. Why do you think it's not the best?
Because you see, I don't think you have to.
Don't you think it's like it depends on the level of relation?
So from your perspective, you
Relationship
can
you've got
decide.
into.
Yes, you can say it depends on the level of relationship you are in with the person. But I still feel like there are some things I can't disclose to my partner.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, the transparency would be there,
Okay.
but still, transparency is not needed. Like it's not full. Everything
Yeah.
is not out there.
So
You
what
understand?
what would you be transparent about?
Don't worry, we talk about that later.
But I also think that
I
if-
mean, what do you think guys should be transparent about? Not fully disclosing everything. I want to be clear on that.
maybe I make roughly so and so.
Oh,
but that-
okay, yeah, you can do roughly, maybe
Yeah.
not
Ends there.
specific.
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe when things are a bit shaky too, you have to let the person know. Okay, yes, this is
Yeah,
how
this
things are
is-
going.
I'm low on
Yeah.
liquid. or
Yes,
something.
but you don't just call someone and say, "Charlie, me you left my 3 CDs per Come on,
So that one, yeah.
do you get
But
it?
then I also think that if the guy is the sole provider in the relationship,
Yeah.
then he doesn't deserve my transparency.
I don't get
Really?
you.
Wait,
Me, I
come
didn't
again.
give you everything. Why make I disclose?
Oh, well,
Okay,
okay.
that is-
That's the topic for now.
that
That
is- yeah,
we
that
need
is
to
his
level up. Like
yeah perspective.
both male and female need to level
Yeah.
up, so that it doesn't look like one person is fully depending
Yeah.
on the
On the
other.
other.
So
Depending on me. So why do I have
Mistake.
to disclose my?
I want to us to
My
move
mind.
on to the next question. This question is really very interesting. He says, "How can couples plan for major life events?" This one is saying couples plan for major life events like buying a house or starting a family without financial stress.
I think the easy way to achieve this is to just start early and budget wisely.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to go because yeah, you can't if you this one you said couple, meaning they're married. Right?
Yeah.
Good. This one is not just the normal relationship where you have an issue having a joint account with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. But this one you're married and you have a future. I think you all have plans. So it's always better the moment, let's say after marriage or even before marriage, whenever you guys have decide to settle, you have an account or a savings plan or something
Okay.
that you guys should be contributing into towards that goal, buying a house, a car, anything. Okay, that is what I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I also think that sometimes the salary might not reach the goal or destination. So maybe you could start off by having some side business.
I think when it
together.
comes to that is where we talk about how realistic your goal is.
Okay.
Okay, because if you know your salary no go reach, why why are you? Maybe it can be something in the future, but now as you are with your partner, you need to plan something now. Okay, if you want to buy a 4 bedroom house, knowing very well your money no go reach 4 bedroom, like start from two,
Or maybe you can
then
just
you upgrade as time
buy
goes.
land, start building. Because if you want to
Right.
get out of the money, inflation will chop
Yes.
them.
Okay.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
if you buy the land small, you do foundation small,
Yeah.
you do this small. In
That's it.
So
in the next
it's all
5 to 10
boils down.
years, you just look back
To
and
planning
Right.
and
It's all
budgeting.
boils down, I think, to understanding, having
Okay.
understanding couple, like understanding yourself to know that you can do something jointly. So we want to wrap up this session. It's been quite an amazing time listening and enjoying this session. If you're watching us, this session and episode is sponsored by Enterprise Trustees, part of the Enterprise Group. You need to sign up on our plan, the EPP plan. It is star 714 star 333 ash. Star 714 star 333 ash to sign on to our plan.
At last one. So if you are planning something with your partner, like if you're a couple, you are planning something with your partner, and you want a savings account too, you can still dial into the star 714 star 333 hash
Exactly.
and start saving with your partner to achieve that goal or that dream of buying a house or anything that you want. Yeah.
Okay, so let's put the icing on the cake. We are going to have the tongue twisters today.
I
I'm
think
not
this
starting.
is where I left the conversation.
I'm not starting today. Okay, so tongue twisters. Today I'm going to choose who to start.
Don't
And I know
mention
that
me.
Melvin is in trouble.
I think
So
we are
let's
all
start
rooting
with
for
Melvin.
Melvin.
Oh, why? Oh, you go. Why? Why? What's
Okay.
it? I beg, Phil, start.
Okay, let me just be the scapegoat, if I may. Financially failed families falter when forced to face full financial facts, fueling fears. Okay, I tried.
Who did I try? You're not done.
Okay, let me give it a second try. Financially failed families falter when faced to face full financial facts, fueling feelings fear.
No, worry.
Financially,
1/10.
1/10.
1/10.
Okay, Melvin, let's have it.
financially fair families fail. So, Charlie,
What are you saying?
Charlie. I know fit.
No,
Abba,
you have
don't
to.
worry, Abba will help you.
No.
I hope
You
I
have
can
to.
help.
You go back to. Yeah, we go back to Melvin. So Abba, you can.
you
can-
go.
Okay. Financially failed families falter when forced to face full financial facts, fueling feelings of fear.
You've done well, right? So Charlie, I beg, save us.
So the ladies are winning. It's
Financially
abs-
failed families filter
Okay.
when forced to face full financial facts, fueling feelings of fear.
It's
Wow,
okay.
wow.
Actually, even for
I think
You
we are done.
guys-
now.
Who disgrace me for it?
I think we are done
Anyway,
now.
it's
So-
it's been an amazing time. So, David, how did I miss it? Okay, David, let's do it.
Then the boys have lost.
So let me just scan through it. So financially frail families falter when forced to face full financial facts, fueling feelings of fear.
Charlie, the boys have it.
This one you chew
10 over
about.
10.
You chew about before coming. Anyway, so it's been money talks, lab listens on the Young and Investor Show. I've been so happy talking about money because I really, really love to hear money, and it's about love. It's a season of love. Happy Vows Day. If you don't have a boyfriend, or if you don't have a boyfriend, if you have a lover, this is to you, that we are sharing love to you. We love you. We thank you for staying and sticking on our show.